my 2 back workouts I do during the week. I have 2 back days, Tuesday and Fridays. Today's Tuesday, so I'm going to show you the first one that I do. This one's geared mainly towards making the back wider. First thing I'm going to do is just a basic wide grip pull down. As you see, when I do these, I don't lean back and turn it into a row. I actually twist my elbows in a little bit and pull straight down, almost like my elbows coming straight down to the ground. You don't want to get the habit of pulling back, because then you start working a little bit more of your rear shoulders and your actual back. Next, I'm doing a seated cable row, but I'm using the rope. I've noticed if I grip the rope with almost like an underhand grip and pull back, I get the best contraction that way. So that's how I do these. Right now, we're about 3 weeks into the contest prep that I'm doing for a show in June. When I started, I was around 218 pounds, 219 pounds, roughly 13% body fat. Last Friday, I was 213 pounds and 11.5% body fat. So far, so good. I'm really feeling good about everything. Okay, so we're back to the pull downs. We're doing an underhand grip now. Instead of twisting the elbow in and pulling straight down, I grab with an underhand grip and flare my elbows out. And then try to, the way I describe it is I try to touch my elbows behind my back. That way I know I'm squeezing the scapula together and getting the biggest contraction out of my back. These hit more up here on the upper part, the outside of the back. As far as supplements right now, the only things I'm really using a lot of is the Modern BCAA by USP Labs, Jack 3D Micro I take before workout by USP Labs, and Versa 1. If you guys saw my Versa 1 video, I'm actually a really big fan of Versa 1. So I've been taking that stuff regularly ever since they sent me the trial bottle to give it a shot. And a little bit of Recreate here and there. I'm not really taking any much fat burners right now. When I do, I will use Recreate by USP Labs, because that's actually one that I know works. I've proven it myself. The next 2 exercises we're doing is they're hammer rows, but I do them differently. I actually lean into the machine to try to get my body as straight as possible. I try to turn the row into a pull down so that it emphasizes more on the width of the back. So you want to lean into it and try to keep your back as perfectly straight as possible. Alright, so now we're just going to do a basic hyperextension. Bend the back, then flex it, working the lumbars. When I do these, I actually bring my arms back like I'm doing a row. Yeah, keep the arm at 90 degrees, lead with the elbow, and pull back. So every time I come up, I pull back like that. You get a bigger contraction in the back when you do that. Alright, so we're going to finish the back exercise off with pullovers. On the cable machine, I use the bar. Sometimes I'll use the rope, it just varies. On this, I'll usually try to get 5 to 7 sets. I'll do 30 seconds rest in between sets. And then I'll do a couple calf exercises after this, nothing special. You know, I'm not big on doing anything special for calves. Just a couple exercises, 10-15 reps, call it a day. That's all I've ever done, once, twice a week, and my calves have been fine. Usually I'll do seated calf raises, and then I'll do a standing calf raise, and that's it.